Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show into all the apps that people like to listen to? And how do I make money from my podcast? The answer to every one of these questions is so very easy and simple. It is Anchor, y'all. It's Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it is 100% and ridiculously easy to use. Most of all, it is free. And now, y'all, Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you can get paid right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading this ad here. I use Anchor for my radio broadcast as another branch to advertise and promote my episodes and my show that stems right from YouTube. And what I like about Anchor is that it distributes all to many platforms, as well as it has an in-depth statistics to where you can see how your podcast is doing. That's cool, right? I love it. So if you always wanted to start your podcast and make money doing it, please go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters who are already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. My name is Red, and I'm the host of the RH3 Show. I cannot wait to hear your podcast. What's going on, family? This is your boy Red, and as you know, I am the host of the RH3 Show that comes on every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you listen to me live, you know that I am on the summer break for the end of the third season, and the summer break began on June, well, the first part of June, I don't know the exact date, but that first Tuesday, and it will end on the Tuesday prior to September the 10th, which is our return date. So that probably will be on, let's see, the 9th is on that Tuesday, the 8th is on Monday, the 7th is on Sunday. The 6th is on Saturday. 5th is on that Friday. So the 4th will be our last, best of day. And so, look, y'all, don't judge me. That's how I count my days, and that's how I get on track. I go in sequence and go in order. But anyway, y'all, it is, an exclusive Inside Scoop of the Red discussion, and I did not speak on this during my anniversary week. Why? Because for one, I forgot, and while I thought of it, I said, "Ooh, I cannot wait to speak on this in September." So why don't I just do an exclusive drop in? So if you all or listeners on my flagship station, y'all already know that this is not going to be aired on there, and I told y'all during my season finale that, hey, if you're not part of the podcast platforms, then you need to be a part of it, because I'll be dropping in throughout the season, throughout the summer break, and just conversing with you all. And that's what I'm doing now. It's just basically laying in my bed and have the pleasure of just grabbing my phone and recording the podcast. And so that's what I'm doing now. So, hey, what's up? What's been going on? Like I said, I forgot to speak on these subject matters. Y'all, I'm actually, I've gotten up now. And this is basically a behind the scenes, behind the mic. Wow. That's a new topic. That's not a new topic, but a new segment for the fourth season. In the new season, it is hashtag season for favor. Season for favor. And that is it's a brand. The season 4 is going to be all about favor and all about what God is doing for the RH3 show. So y'all, and so that's what we're going to do, a behind the mic, which is in-depth discussion behind the mic, in the discussion after the mic. And so, we're going to pick that up for the new season. It's unscripted. I may be eating, I may be drinking, I may be laying in the bed halfway asleep and just, talking with you all. It could be something that's on my mind. It could be a Real Talk with Red discussion, or it could be Ask Red letters. It could be Inside Scoop with Red segments and topics that I didn't get to talk on the radio. And so, you know what? Y'all just getting it real raw and straight to the point. So I told y'all, please subscribe to the podcast platforms on iTunes, Spreaker, Spotify, sorry about that, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, Apple iTunes, whatever you have. Please subscribe to it. And I'm glad that you all do that. But y'all, we're gonna talk about Layla Rashawn, Lisa Ray McCoy, and the person that's in the middle, two people that's in the middle of it all is Nicole Murphy and Antoine Fuqua. And this is, no gossip or nothing. It's just conversation of something that you do not do. And the reason why it's not gossip, because it's just right there in the open of us discussing them. I mean, right there for us to speak on it. And so, y'all, my take on it is this. Nicole, man, if you say that Layla and Antoine are family friends, you do not be kissing your family friend like that while y'all are away working. And people on social media, primarily Twitter, talking about saying that Layla Rashawn gave Antoine the green light because she gained weight. Excuse me? Come on now. Y'all can't be doing this. Y'all, as in the people of social media, saying stuff like that, and y'all, as in people like Nicole, you cannot go around, genuinely, intimately kissing somebody like this, especially if that's somebody's husband or wife. Come on. And the reason why I brought Lisa Ray into this is because she said out of her own mouth that Nicole did this while she was married. Come on, y'all cannot have this type of track record going on. You cannot, y'all. This, and I feel that, and I say this often, and no, I'm not biting nobody. And yes, many people have had these type of discussions. But what I will say is, what was I saying? What I will say is that, even so, you can't blame the mistress. You can't. Why? Because I do not have a covenant or a agreement to love, honor, and cherish with, nobody but her. Vice versa. But Nicole knew that Antoine and Layla was married. We all knew. They're celebrities. So, come on. And if you, and of course, if you're a family friend, of course you know they married. So why is you doing this? And then she gonna go back and say she's sorry. Huh? No, ma'am. Not only ladies do this, but men do this too. And Antoine, my brother, you knew you had a wife at home. They were away. You knew you had a wife at home. Why would you go out and do this? Look, I say this all the time on my broadcast. You cannot blame the mistress for one. And it all starts with a conversation, and the person, the spouse who's doing the cheating, y'all had to start talking somewhere. You had to start telling your home business somewhere. You had to go to somebody who you felt comfortable with, whatever, outside of your spouse. If I'm not, pleasing you as your husband, let me know. Like I always say, go back and listen to my conversations and my Real Talk Red discussions whenever I talk about this. If I'm not pleasing you enough as your husband at home, let me know so I can get back on my game. For real. Y'all, I'm eating some savory cheddar Chex Mix snack, whatever. But come on. If I'm not pleasing you enough at home, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I mean, like I said, what? Did I not install no pole? What? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Look, y'all. That ain't gonna bother me, but I'm telling y'all this right now. Men, y'all we need to get our act together. It's sad. I bet you know someone, it's very seldom, it's very few out here that really and honestly trust their man. It's a very few. But you know what? You can trust your brother in red, alright? I love y'all ladies. Look, I may be in the hot dog back in the day, meaning that, not really a hot, as I look at it, not really one, because I always let it out in the open that, even till today, multiple dates until you find that right person. But with me, sorry y'all, I even did that, but I could care less if she was talking to somebody or not. Look, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If y'all not married, I mean, what? Y'all not married? Y'all are not married. Maybe she was doing it and trying to find somebody, whatever. But, nope. Who else I had to speak on? I don't know too much about this topic, but I may come back another after the mic, one day next week or whatever. But it's reported that Sean is dating Steve Harvey's daughter, Lori. You too young for that. You too old for that Puffy. Come on. You're too old, man. Come on. Wow. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense at all. It was another topic I want to speak on. Oh. Happy belated birthday, Wendy. Also, this week, Monica was on Wendy on Thursday. I meant to mention that on previous broadcast, but I love Monica. We all love Monica. Before you walk out my life. Look, yeah, that was my favorite song of Monica's. I never meant to cause you no pain. I just want to go back to being the same. I only want to make things right before you walk out my life. That's how you forgive somebody. That's how you forgive somebody. That's about it. I think that's it. If not, I'll come back for another after the mic session next week. As I said at the end of each broadcast, know that I love you for real, and always remember to live every day, laugh every moment, and to love yourself and other people beyond words. Wendy did say that, in the interview she cried, when speaking on Kevin, and said, no, her last name is Hunter. That's her son's last name. And I understand that. And for 20 plus years, my name was Jones. I mean, no, I was Miss Jones for, these 20 years. Why would I want to go back? Not saying that, excuse me, y'all, if y'all can hear my stomach growling, please forgive me. It's approximately 1:25 a.m. and I'm sorry. But, if my last name is Jones, and look, only thing I get to keep, like Tina said, only want my name, only get to keep my name, have everything else, but I keep my name. And I understand that. At first I didn't, but I understand that. And that's giving you credit. That's giving you credit. I'm speaking as if I was one of y'all ladies, but look, look. Some people work hard for that. But anyway, and let me say this, and I can see that because I know a classmate of mine, she, on her diploma or her degree, she had her maiden name. Why? Because I think she said she got married in the middle of her working on her degree, but majority of it was when she was working with her maiden name. And so she would have felt bad just throwing it away because that degree came from out of her maiden name. And so, hey, it is what it is. Know that I love you for real, and always remember to live every day, laugh every moment, and to love yourself and other people beyond words. Like I said, for more about me or the broadcast, you can visit my website at ther3show.com. Click on the sponsorship tab, help us out. If you want to book me, click on contact us, or click on Red and contact Red, or book the host. And let's see what we can work out, see if I can get it approved or whatever. I'll talk to y'all later. Know that I love you for real, and I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. Peace.